and welcome back everybody to Darkness Falls on 7 Days a Die, Alpha 17.3. I'm an old guy gaming, and we're going to hit the ground running here, starting out of character, of course. So, alright, I've been thinking about some stuff, and there's two things, really, that I want to do, okay? And I want to really start working towards getting those two things done. The first thing I want to do is I want to find a permanent base for Matthias. Okay, because you know, he's been staying here in Trader Rex attic, but you know, it was never our intention, you know, to stay here permanently. And there's certain things that I need to do, like I want to get some more forges going, and you know, maybe some more mortar and pestles or some more chemistry benches. And I just don't want to set all that stuff up here because we're not going to stay here. But I'm at the point where, you know, I'm starting to, you know, I need to produce more stuff, more steel, more ammo, that sort of thing, and I need more than one forge, and I want to use these forges because they're way better than, you know, the normal forge. So we need to find a place. The other thing we need to do is we need to find some uranium, not uranium, tungsten. I think that's what it is, right? No, what's the... I'm completely drawing a blank here. What's the stuff... Here, let's look here. This will tell us. Mechanic mastery. Why the hell can't I find what I'm looking for today? It's been a little bit of a rough day today. Shit. Here, let's look in here. An axe. Titanium. That's what I'm thinking of. Titanium. Blech. It used to be called tungsten in the old vanilla game. Oh wow, look at that ammo. Nice. We're making coil ammo here. So I want to find some titanium because we can make titanium tools, and we can make titanium blocks, and we can make titanium armor, that sort of thing. Can we make the armor? I think we can. And, you know, so we need to really start getting into that stuff because of the fact that, you know, the game is getting harder and harder as our game stages get higher and higher. So, yeah, see, I can make titanium gloves and a titanium helmet and all that. Excuse me. So we need to find that shit. And, you know, from what I understand, we can find that in the wasteland. I haven't even found a wasteland yet in this world. So we need to start looking for that. Now, here's the good news. Well, we've got lots of good news. I mean, I don't necessarily have bad news. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. My head is just like all over the place today. A little bit of a rough day at work. It wasn't a terrible day, but, you know, just stuff, right? Anyway, okay, forget it. Enough of that. So... we can now make our next class book, and we're going to do that. And I seem to have some serious frame issues going on. I've got 25 frames per second. Okay, hold on. Let me do something here. There's a command that I can run. I'm trying to think of what it is. I think it's GFX PP. Oh, I got caps lock on. I don't know if that matters or not. Let's see, GFXPP enable 0. Very good. What that does is that disables post-processing and gives us better frames. It doesn't look quite as good, but now, you know, now we have 30 frames instead of like the 20 or 25 or whatever it was. It's still not very good. You know, and that's just this game. You guys, if you guys have been playing 7 Days for a long time, you know what 7 Days is, unfortunately. I mean, I've got a pretty beefy computer, and it's just 7 Days itself. Anyway, turning that post-processing off does give us a few frames, so we'll go with that. It was like really framing though for some reason. Okay, anyway, what were we talking about? We were talking about the fact that we can now make the class book. I made up 4 things of ink off camera. We've got our quill, we've got our skill notes, and we're going to need some paper too. And our next class that we're going to do is going to be the mechanic class so that we can get the motorcycle and the Jeep. And, you know, as time goes on, we're going to be able to get these class papers more quickly now than before because of the fact, you know, that we're starting to learn everything, so we can start scrapping, you know, more of that stuff that we find. So, yeah, mechanic class is next on the list. And so we will start this, go through whatever the quest is that it wants us to do. And when we're finished with that, we will be able to make the 4x4 and muscle car unlock the steel wrench, which I guess means we can bypass the, you know, the normal iron wrench, which we still can't make, and increase tier 1 for blunt weapons and wrenches. Okay, so, you know, I thought I had already learned that too from a book, but I guess not. No worries though. We have 10 points, so we're even just kind of sitting on even right now. Salvage operations will go up, which is good because we have been wrenching a lot of cars. And grease monkey, we already know that from books, so that we're not going to put any points in that. But salvage operations, we definitely will put points into, and then of course the master mechanic, and then whatever the quest itself gives us. I'm not sure. I read that back in the early part of the game, but I don't remember what it was. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to wait for this. Oh, it's done. Never mind. Okay, blank class paper. Now I've never actually used these. Oh yeah, I have. I used it in the very beginning of the game. Never mind. Don't pay attention to me. I know what the hell I'm talking about. We're going to go mechanic, craft that, and we're going to read this. There we go. Knowing how to repair things and scavenge broken appliances for usable parts is going to prove invaluable in the coming days. Get some basic tools together and start taking everything apart. Beautiful. Okay. So, craft the stone axe. Really? Are you serious? Okay. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. The game, you know, is assuming I'm doing this at the very beginning. So, 2 plant fibers right there. And I'm using my Matthias voice now. 4 small stone right there. Make ourselves a stone axe. Here we go. What are we missing? Oh, sharp rocks. That's right. We got to make sharp rocks. So, I haven't made sharp rocks in a while. Recipes. Sharp rocks. Now let's make ourselves an axe. Beautiful. And it's even a level 8 axe too. Too bad we're going to throw it away. Okay, let's toss it. Now, oh, speaking of which, there's something else I wanted to look at. I don't see it. Did I put that down in my bike? So here's the thing. Last night, no, I must. Okay, well, anyway, look, check this out. So this purple auger, or no, it's actually a dark purple. It's a level 7 auger, has 9,000 durability. Okay. Last night, off camera, when I was just mining some stuff, I made a level 8 auger, and it only had 1,200 durability. So I sent Kane a note on the Discord there and just let him know with a screenshot, you know, what was going on. He said he was going to look into it. So I wonder if he actually fixed that or not. I just got to figure out what the hell I did with that auger. I thought I had it in my inventory. This is where I would normally keep tools and stuff, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So yeah, see, it's still at 1,200. And it, you know, it should be even higher than the you know, than the 7, but it's not. So apparently he hasn't had a chance to fix that yet. So Kane, if you're watching this video, it's still not fixed. Just so you know. And love you too, man. Okay. Anyway, let's see here. I'm going to keep making steel. In fact, I'm going to make a shitload of steel because of the fact that we've got a bunch of repair work that we got to do on the Horde base. Which we're probably going to actually have to do real quick here. I'm going to do most of that off camera, though. Okay, let's see. What do we got for gunpowder here? Got 1,500 gunpowder so far and more cooking up. Not a whole lot more. Okay, here's the next thing we're going to do, you guys. This is going to be kind of just a do stuff and things episode that we got to do. Oh, the quest gave us clothing. Very unuseful. No, it would be useful if this was the beginning of the game. Let's just grab all that stuff. Okay, well, let's see. I know my brain's all over the place. Sorry. Gather a lead car battery. Let's just gather a lead car battery. And let's gather an engine. Beautiful. Okay, that's done. Now what's it want us to do? And it gave us more stuff. Oh, it gave us a wrench. Okay. Oh, I made the hand tools as well to level 8. And those are the correct durability. See, that one's only 1,200. This one's twice as much. So we're going to sell these to the trader. Okay, repair the wrench. Repair the wrench. Repair what wrench? This wrench? Or that wrench? They don't need to be repaired. Okay, I guess what we need to do is get a little bit of damage on the wrench so that we can then repair it. I guess that... oh, no, these wrenches in Darkness Falls, these don't use steel. I think these just use iron. Really? I still can't repair you? Yeah, now I can. There we go. Okay, so we repaired the wrench. Now let's see what else it wants us to do. I should probably patch that hole at some point. Gather mechanical parts, gather electrical parts. Let's go gather mechanical parts and electrical parts. Beautiful. That was easy. That's it? We finished? All right, nice. So let's see now. We class mechanic, salvage operations, and we got 3 points already in that. We're just gonna pump that all the way up to 5. We do not need to put points in grease monkey. And now I guess what all we have to do is just save up 2 more points. I probably should have done that first. That's okay. It doesn't matter. Save up 2 more points, and then we will get the master mechanic. All right, cool. So that is finished. Our next class that we'll probably shoot for is probably going to be either farmer or maybe hunter. I do have the class mastery. Wait, huh? No, never mind. I don't have the class mastery in that, but I know where the book is for it. It's at the trader. Do we have money? Go get some money. There's a couple things we're going to buy from the trader too. One of them is what I've been looking for a while now, and that is an generic auto rifle stock thingamadoodle. And what that's going to do is that's going to give us the ability to make the AR-15, which is going to be better than, is better than the vanilla SMG, but still uses 9mm ammo. There's a problem with Trader Rect, too, in that, Kane told me that if you talk to him 3 times, then his voice comes in. There's some kind of a bug with him, but that didn't seem to work. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's sell that. Let's sell that. Let's sell that, because all of the stuff we have now are red. Oh, we got 9. Yeah, we got an extra skill point. Okay, so that's done. We might as well sell that wrench too. We don't need 2 of them. And anything else here we want to sell? Well, you know what? We'll drink that water and keep the can, so we can make oil and stuff later on. Anyway, let's see. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, so we're going to buy some stuff from him now. So he has a hunting mastery book. We're going to buy it. So when we do the hunting, and the main reason why I want to do
refund.
Oh, now he's talking.
Deal's done. Now beat it, fucker.
Rude son of a bitch. Okay. The reason I want to, or that I want to do hunting mastery is mostly from the shadows, and to a lesser extent the huntsman. You know, get more resources from animals and whatnot. But this, hide in the shadows, is 75% more effective, and noise from actions are muffled by 60%. So that's really going to come in handy, particularly when we are wrenching cars and things like that. And then, of course, Master Hunter will let us do titanium steel crossbow and titanium ammo recipes. And we are 1 point away from the max archery perk, which we're still kind of slowly working on. What is that now? Robin Hood. So we just need to get 5 more points in archery, and then we can get the max level of Robin Hood. And no, we got to get 80 before we get William Tell. So we're going to continue to work on that, because rumor has it that the steel crossbow with titanium bolts is seriously badass, and we can continue to use that, you know, in situations where we don't want to use a gun. Okay, now he had something else that I wanted to buy too. I got to remember what it was. Oh, the main thing, right? He's got in his inventory an auto rifle stock. And you know what? This stuff is so damn cheap. I think I'm going to buy... I mean, it's ridiculously cheap. It's probably almost brokenly cheap. But what we can do is we can start actually making guns. Oh, I wanted to buy some of these generic schematics too. Let's just buy, I don't know, 4 of those for now. Because then we can make some mods with that. Enforcer magazine. You know what? Oh, well, 750 coin. Let's wait on that. Let's wait on that. Let's wait on that. Okay, so we got the stock, and I think that was those were the 2 main things I wanted to buy from him. Let's just take a quick look-see and see what else he may have here that we could potentially be interested in. There's a generic rifle stock, pistol receivers. Yeah, those are super, super cheap. I mean, cheaper than they really should be, because now what I can do is turn around and make a whole, make a gun out of that and sell it for many, many times more than I paid for the parts. So, maybe Caden will take a look at it at some point. I'm not sure. I'm not complaining about that, but, just from a balance standpoint is all. Pistol parts.
A sale is a sale.
Even if it's to a scumbag like you. Okay. So, AR-15 time, guys. AR-15, I've been looking forward to using this gun. And we're going to take it out. We're going to see how well it does. So, let's see. We got to get into here. And we need the receiver. Well, we bought a receiver already. We need auto rifle parts. We've got the... let's put this stuff in here. We've got the auto rifle stock. And we just need an auto rifle barrel. Okay, so I think we have to do that in here. AR-15 semi-auto rifle. Whoa! That... Oh, never mind. I was going to say that uses coil rounds, but those are the rounds that I made. Do we have to make that in here? Yes, okay, we crafted in here. Only 24 seconds, too. Sweet. So we're going to take that sucker out and test it. Let's go ahead and read this now. So that way, when we do the hunting quest next, we can already have the mastery done and we don't have to spend 10 points on it. Very good, very good. We'll just put all the other gun parts in here for now. And the ammo. Alright, let's take a look and see how we're doing on gunpowder. We got 199 there. Didn't I? Oh, I do. I got a crap ton of gunpowder here. Okay, we made some casings too. So what I'm going to do is I got 243 7.62s. Let's get that all the way. Let's make sure our gun is loaded. It is. Well, nope, not quite. Okay, so let's make 9 more 7.62s just so we have a full stack. And then we're gonna make. We already got a full stack of 9s. Let's make another full stack of 9s. Because if this AR is as badass as I'm hoping that it is, we're gonna start using that more and more. So yeah, this is like the same weapon that I think the guards are using. And it does use 9mm. Okay, what's its damage? It does 48 range damage compared to 57. So the 225 still does more overall. Well, it's modded though too. But the let's see, this has 400 rounds per minute. That's only 180. So that, this one can really kick ass and take names if we need it to. Let's play around with this a little bit. So we're going to go to modify. Let's take all of this stuff off of the P225. And we're going to put the die, the silencer, the magazine extender, the rad thingamajigger booby doobie. We don't have any kind of Okay, now what damage does it do? See, now it does 79 range damage. Almost as much as the AK. Check that out. Almost as much as the AK. And it's got the same rate of fire. But it's way cheaper to fire. AK has better weapon handling, but that's just because of the mod we have on it. It's got a little better range. So what we might end up doing is turning our AK into a sniper rifle and, you know, using the AR-15 instead. The pistol, we might actually retire that now because, you know, we got this gun. I would like to maybe put some kind of a scope or a sight or whatever on it. Let's take a look at a reflex sight. We can make a reflex sight. And we should, now that we have those generic schematics, we should have everything we need to make it. So what do we need? Glue, electric parts, scrap polymers. Glue, electric parts, scrap. Oh, we don't got very many scraps. How many does it need? Ah, shit, it needs 10 and we only have 5. Okay, we're going to have to get some more of those. That sucks. I used most of those up making the coil weapon. But we got lots of those rounds now. In fact, yeah, for handgun, I mean, now we've got this coil pistol. So I think I am going to go ahead and just retire the P225 for now. I don't know if we got the ammo back from that or not. Oh, you know what? We lost it anyway from when we changed the mods out on it. Okay, let's see here. So yeah, we need to find some more plastic. And I'll tell you what, before I go out and make a shitload of more of rounds, yeah, we're going to use those one way or the other. So let's go ahead and let those continue on. We're going to move this into this slot. AK can go there. Shotty can go here, and we'll put the coil pistol right there. Put the ammo back in there for now. And we'll put all of this stuff back in here for now. Let's put half of those in there. We don't need to carry all of those with us. Boom, jagga-lagga lagga. Put this paper in here. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go out and find, get a little bit more plastic so we can put a scope of some sort on here. It does have a pretty wide spread with shoot from the hip. What does this have? Oh, it's not really any worse than the AK is. Okay, is there anything here that we can take apart for plastic? We can just find a tire on the ground or something before we have to go out into the scary Darkness Falls nighttime. Does Douchebag have any plastic on him? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Well, let's go out into the scary Darkness Falls nighttime and get some plastic. Basically, we just need to find a tire or two. Got some action going on out here. And we just need one more point to get the mechanic class mastery. We'll just leave that open because the zombies aren't going to go in there if we're not in there. Well, it's possible that they could, but it's not likely. If they do, we'll shoot them. We'll kill them. That should do more damage than it does, I think. Okay, so we're basically just looking for tires. Preferably ones that are not right next to irradiated zombies. Let's put our wrench right here. We'll grab a couple tires. I see you. Alright, let's test this thing out. What the hell? Nice. So this is the same weapon that the, wait. Oh, I like this. It'll be even better with a reflex sight on it. Are you snoring? What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say now. Okay, how much plastic do we have? 30. Let's go back this way. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Yeah, that's the same gun that the guards use, the AR-15. Or at least it's the same model. I'm assuming it's the same gun. Whether or not they do the same damage with it that I can is another story. Oh, I like this gun. Holy crap, I like this gun. I mean, considering that it's just fire... Whoa, shit! That it's just firing 9 minutes. Wrong gun. We just woke up the dead now. It's not bad at all. The other thing that I like about it is that it's automatically already semi-automatic, which is what I kind of want, rather than being fully. Of course, we could change that with a mod. So even without the reflex sight, I can already tell you I'm gonna like this gun. Okay, let's get this tire here. And what we'll do is we'll head back and make a reflex sight for it, and then we'll take it out and test it for realsies. Well, we already did kind of test it for realsies. Those were real Z's that we killed. Get it? Real Z's? Okay, I'll stop. Oh, crikeys. Needs 10 of them. Son of a bitch.
All that damn gawking at goods and that's all you buy?
Alright guys, so I just discovered that this recipe for the reflex sight actually needs 10 generic schematics, and I had only bought 4, so I had to go back down to Trader Rec. There goes the damn timer. I had to go back down to Trader Direct and buy more of those so that we could make this thing. So now we're going to craft it up. It's going to take us 1 minute and 22 seconds, and then we will have a reflex sight for our new super awesome cool AR-15 rifle. Now, let's see. I don't think that I want to take any mods off of the AR. So, what is that? Oh, brass catcher. This... Okay, that removes 9 points of damage on the AR. But we're going to be using this. I'm expecting that we're going to be using this more frequently. Ah, shit. What's it not going to let us do? Don't really want to remove any of that stuff. So, okay, never mind. We're going to go back to just keeping this on the AR. That's too bad, though. What that mod does, in case you guys didn't know, is it actually lets us replenish or recover our brass. I don't know if it lets us recover all of it, but it lets us recover quite a bit of it. Okay, so that gives us almost 1,000 rounds of 9mm. That should be enough for a while, and we'll put the rest of this stuff in here. We are going to be needing to look for more brass, but now we've got maxed out Huzma, was it? You know, from the mechanic class, and we should be able to get some serious car parts now. Okay, let's make sure, hopefully we can actually use this and it's not canceled out by something else. Whew, okay. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Oh, man, this rifle's going to be awesome. All right, let's go test it out and fuse these, and then we got to end the episode because we are out of time here. We got 45 rounds now in the magazine. Just go find a fuse these and test it out a couple more times. We've already seen it in action, but now we're going to have it with the reflex sight on it. There's a Zeke over here. See, the other thing too is we've got that mod on there that prevents the radiated son of bitches from healing. So let's actually see how that works too. Yeah, see, she's not replenishing her health. Oh, that is awesome. I love this gun. Oh, man, I love this gun already. Sweetness, sweetness, sweetness. This is our new gun. She's feral, so she's a little tougher than... She's fast, too. It has a really good feel to it. The silencer doesn't seem very silent, though. But I'm not really convinced that the damn silencer works all that well in this game anyway. And I don't mean in Kane's mod, I mean in 7 Days to Die in general. But yeah, it's working pretty good. I'm happy with it. We'll take it into our next POI and we'll see how it does. We are getting the attention of some of these dudes. Let's run over this way. There, you can't heal. Love it. Oop. Beautiful. All right, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Come and hang out with us on Discord. Come and hang out with me on a live stream. We do live stream several times a week on Twitch. You can find the links to both of those places in the About section of the YouTube channel. When I come back in the next episode, we are going to go on the hunt for titanium. That is the next thing we're going to do. And we're also going to really be looking in earnest now for a permanent place to live, okay? Have a great rest of your day, guys. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.